Hello everyone, this is CJ Novo 992, and where we left the last episode off, we're going to go in our very first game as the Scotland manager, playing against Netherlands. It's kind of must-win, all of them's kind of must-win games, because we need to try and qualify, because Gordon Strachan's left us bottom of the fucking league, as usual. Thanks for that, Gordon Strachan, you really made some progress on the year. But this is a big moment for me being the Scotland manager. Obviously this was a guy, the thing you voted for on Twitter, so if you're not following me there, make sure you be doing that, and obviously hitting that like button right now, putting in some comments, all that good stuff, reacting to each and single result. So we're going to kick off the very first game in the 16th minute. Reingold just skinning people for days. Look at this, he's run 50, 60 yards with the ball, plays a nice little ball in there into Anya, and Anya gives the ball away, which is frustrating. We kick over to the 21st minute now. Delicious ball into Reingold, who's been amongst the goals for a Rangers career mode, and he's done amongst the goals again for Scotland. A lot of these weren't, well, some of these weren't really happy I dropped Naismith for Reingold, but it's paying dividends right away. I'm playing youth. Youth is where I'm going to go with this national squad. That is where we should be going, focusing on counter-attacking football, which is the way we're going to play for Scotland, and it's going to kick us off with a 1-0 lead against Netherlands in our very first game. Obviously his first goal in the FIFA career mode because he wasn't playing before, but they slide in delicious ball right to Strootman, big kicks it off the deck, and it bounces over the bar, thankfully for me. And that's actually how the first half ends. I'm not going to lie to you lads, this is extremely difficult on Legendary. They have the ball for so long and we just never touch it. That is kind of the way it goes. Sooty's there trying to stand up Klassen. Come on. Oh, and he hits that just wide there. I think that was Vincent Janssen who hit that actually. So we're going to drop Anya back to the left back position. We're going to look to see what else we can do here. So just to freshen up the team a little bit. We're looking at Kenny McLean to bring him in there. We're having a wee look. What should we do? I'm not 100% sure what I should be doing. So I'm going to swap McLean, play him in the middle, bring on wee Barry Mackay, just to give him a wee bit of some legs. So in the 90th minute though, lads, they have a little chance here of playing some lovely football again. I cannot get a hold of it, but Davy Marshall is there to get a little hand on there, thankfully for us, and to clear the ball away. So we end up getting our very first win as Scotland manager on our very first attempt. Could be a vital 3 points if we could turn this around. I think there's only 2 games to go though. Some of these weren't really coherent enough. Like some of you said there was 10 games, some of you said there's 12 games. So again, if you could let me know how many games there is actually in the World Cup qualifying group, that'd be very, very tasty for me. But that one moves us up to 4th place. Obviously played more games than all the top ones, so we end up dropping to 4th. We continue to stay in 4th place, but we basically need a win against Portugal, which is obviously led by the man, the myth, the legend. We can't finish second, lads, so I don't think it's really possible to qualify, but it's just to give us a bit of hope, you know, a bit of progression, because that's the way it's going to be. I kind of inherited the squad that was dead last. We've already got them up to 4th place with a very, very good win against Holland, and now we're against Portugal. Look at him, just look at him. Let's just admire him. Admire that fucking the greatest player of all time, Cristiano Ronaldo. Look at his little bit of hair, copying my haircut. What wanker. Needs is cooler. So we're going to kick off the game now, and then 20th minute, David Marshall plays a ball to Russell Martin. Terrible touch here from Martin. Sooty cannot get there in time, but a fantastic save there from David Marshall. Come on, fucking Scotland. Then he start that pish. Gordon Strachan's no in charge. You do that shit to me, you'll get dropped, never played again. Ross McCormick's there trying to do some nice work here. Into Fonte does some lovely work to get finally by him. Can he whip a ball into the back post? He tries to, but the goalkeeper's there just to claw it away. Remember, this is the reigning European champions right now. Again, we're all over them just now. Into Matty Phillips, can he bang one? He tries. Fortunate to get another good save. So that is actually how the first half ends, lads. It's a difficult 0-0 draw. I'm not going to lie to you, it's very tough to get by these legendary squads, because we're obviously playing much higher quality. So we're going to bring on Lee Griffiths for McCormack, just because McCormack wasn't playing too much. I know he did something in one of the highlights, but that was literally all he did the entire game. All he did was kept losing it. So we're playing it here. Cristiano Ronaldo against Matt Phillips. He kind of embarrasses Phillips here, from being honest with you. Look at this. He embarrasses 2 mad defenders, 3 mad defenders. What the fuck? Somebody tackle him. And a header deflection off Sooty. Hits the goalkeeper and goes in. One of the most infuriating goals I've ever fucking conceded. What happened there? So irritating. I'm skipping the replay because I'm angry. Now it's time to get some of the subs on. I'm not a manager that's just going to accept that, so we're going to be trying to make some changes just now. Play Anya in the middle. We're going to try and bring John Rhodes. Reingold's not really had Robbie the Green in this game, so it goes to the 63rd minute now with some of our changes. It gives to Anya out in the left wing back position. Can he do anything for us here? Can he do anything? Pass it now! Pass it now! That's got to be a penalty, lads. He's injured him and didn't get the ball. I don't know why that wasn't a penalty. Disgraceful decision. Lee Griffiths there with the chance. Lovely work for Lee Griffiths. Unfortunately, just wide and high. Goes to the 85th minute again. Ronaldo's sort of embarrassing us once again. Look at that, he just fucking shrugs us, and he shrugs another guy, but we get a tackle in there from Callum Patterson, fantastic tackle there from the Rangers, man. Into Matty Phillips, giving it to the fresh Barry Mackay. Use your pace, Barry, get by him. It's the 88th minute, this is realistically our last chance we will get against Legendary. Delicious ball into Jordan Rhodes, and Jordan Rhodes is fucking there to equalise. Get up them. On you go, lads. It doesn't matter if we're not going to qualify. That's about pride. We're undefeated so far as a Scotland manager. Fantastic run there from the wee man. Delicious ball into Jordan Rhodes. Jordan Rhodes is not going to finish that. Going to miss that. Sorry, he is the natural finisher in Scotland. And obviously he's going to be playing because I'm in fucking charge. That's his second goal in World Qualifying. But that's what we're held to a draw there, lads. Quite disappointing. I'd like to get 3 points, but obviously we can't obviously go for that. We were getting beat off a very, very hard team. Also, just to let you know, that's Ryan Fraser now back from his injury. He says he's ready to play, but he's not fully fit, so I'm not playing him just now. I'm going to keep him on the bench as we go against Partick. We're going to play this sort of 11 just now. And we're also coming up for our very first Champions League game, which is obviously exciting as well. So it's all happening in this episode. It's all fucking go. Hopefully you're enjoying it and you're reacting to both the Scotland results. It's always interesting to read the comments. And obviously, we kick off this game with a 2-0 sort of lead going into the second half from Waghorn and Ryan Gold. So it's good to see Waghorn in amongst the goals. Make some changes here, and Andy Rue Robertson gets his first goal for the club as well in the 64th minute against Partick. 3-0 victory. Can we keep the clean sheet? That would be very, very tidy. Can we? Yes, we can. Nice. Also, Aberdeen came back there 1-2-1 against Hearts, which is also an interesting result. So here we are, lads. This is a big moment for us. We're going to have a look at the squad to see what squad we're going to be playing. So I'm going to put this in ×2 just to give us... Parsons still not ready, so we're going to give... Fraser, sorry, is not really ready just yet. He's still got that little bit of a knock, and I'm not wanting to really risk him, so I'm going to just put him on the bench, and we're going to give him a wee run out there. We're going to make some changes in here. I'd rather have Ryan Jack there just to be a bit more of a defensive attribute. And here we are. This is a big moment for us, lads. There's no ifs, buts, or hangies about it. This is a massive moment for Rangers as a football club. As my managerial career went, we took over the club. Obviously, that was just to get Rangers to win the league within 3 years. We won it in the first year in the last game of the season against Celtic in the title decider. And now we're against Seville, lads. What a big moment for us. You've got to kind of reflect. That's us in the Champions League already. Here we are. Look at the Ibrox. Ibrox is fucking bouncing. My family's there somewhere in the Copeland stand. Bouncing away, or the Brimland stand. I don't know where they are over there. So here we are. We're getting leaded out against them. How are you feeling, lads? He's nervous. Do you think we're going to win? Obviously, I'm nervous about this one because I'm playing Legendary against Seville with my Rangers team. Rangers team is 4-star rated now, which is pretty nice, but I'd like them all to be obviously much higher. So look at our group. We've got Manchester City, PSV and Seville. Fucking hell. What a group that is. Especially with Seville finished second above Barcelona last year in the Spanish. I don't think I actually show you that, but yeah, Real Madrid won it. Barcelona finished third. Seville finished second by 6 points. So we're against the team that finished second by 6 above Barcelona. This is the team we're playing, and we're doing some terrible defending. Look at this. We're committing ourselves too early. We're looking nervous out there, but a good save there from the safe hands of Fods, the Rangers captain. Good little save there from the man. But we got a corner of our own. We jump up there. Oh, and looking clear, that's clearance off the line, which is very, very disappointing for us. But we pass it in, back it in there. We're keeping it alive. We're keeping it alive. And Izzy there, Izzy's getting involved. Ryan Gold now, out the wing, showing these man his pace. Whips the ball in the back post, and Barry Mackay, he scored the first goal for us when we were reborn in the 3rd division. And look at us, he's there, he scored our first goal in the Champions League fucking campaign. Barry Mackay, what an absolute legend, what a story for him. He scored, seemed like a first goal from everywhere really. And he actually scored, I believe, he made an assist on an international debut. So we kick off here now in the 36th minute, a poor sort of touch there from Waghorn. Gives the ball away, we're trying there to block the pass. This is just unstoppable, there's nothing you can do about that. That's his Legendary, lads. You give them half a chance, Legendary's going to take it. And he's going to be 100% in focus at all times against Legendary. And it fucking hurts, lads. Seville just bang on in there. That's why they finished second in the fucking Spanish league. I'm not going to... What they call the Liga Santander? Liga Santander. But look at this. 1-1. What can I do about that? What can I stop that? I'm quite disappointed with Fodringham's position there. I think if he just stood fucking firm, he would have probably saved that because it was right up. But he somehow done a matrix move. So we're going to be looking at the bench to see what we can do. We're going to bring off Waghorn because he was kind of struggling overall at this next level. He's not really got the pace and he was just getting kind of burned. So that's the only substitution we're going to make, is bring on Ryan Fraser back from his injury. But 52nd minute goes by, nothing's really happening just now. We're going to drop Izzy back out to the left wing position where he's comfortable playing. We're going to bring on Will Grigg to see if he can kick us on now. Your guy's player of the transfer window. Lovely work here, everyone. Will Grigg here with the chance to score. He must score and he hits it wide. How does he miss that? Come on, Will. We need you to be on fire. That's the opposite fire. Lovely ball. Like, how does he miss this? I'm having flashbacks of Richard Foster against Valencia. I'll fucking Oyer again. But Izzy's here with the ball, doing some lovely work. I love Izzy. Just the bits, man. What a player he's been. And he passes it, and Will good. Will and 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper. Make up to us, lad. He fucking hits it straight at the goalkeeper. I am absolutely raging at this point, as you can see by the rage. I'm putting Izzy up front because I'm fucking so angry at Will Grigg. Looking at, can we make any more changes? We're going to bring on Joey Garner, put him up front with. We're going to play Izzy just behind him, just to give him a bit more of the fresh legs. And it sort of kicks off right away with a nice ball in there from Joey Garner into Will Grigg, into Izzy, sorry. Joey Garner into Izzy with the first time pass. That was a more difficult chance because the goalkeeper's close. But that should have been 3 points. What 3 chances did we had towards the end of that game, lads? I'm quite upset about that. I'm not sure how to feel. How are you guys reacting? I'm interested to see in those comments. He's happy we got a point on our Champions League game. Is that a big progression point for us, or did we miss a chance here to go joint top of the league there? So we'll have a wee look at the Champions League again the next time. So we're going to sim the next game against Hearts, because again, the Scottish Premier League isn't really my focus. We've kind of completed that. That season's been done from last year. We'll play against Celtic because it's fun, but overall, the other team's not really for me. Season 1 was complete, winning the SPFL. This is all about the Champions League and the World Cup now this season. Hopefully, the Champions League will win, and eventually, maybe this season or the next again season, that is the goal. Is he there to give us a 1-0 a lead though? But Andy Robson there, doubles lead, but Yamanye does make it 2-1 for Hearts. For Hearts, a very, very difficult team to play against. So can we keep it just tidy? Jason Holt's actually equalised against Celtic, by the way, against Dundee, which is always nice. Taking some points off Celtic. Well done, Jason Holt. Well done, lad. But we end up winning that game quite comfortably. Overall, I'd necessarily say. So we're thinking about some changes here. We're going to play Fraser on the left. On the right, sorry. We're going to make some of our Champions League squad again, just to fire on our main squad. Or is this our actual reserve squad we're putting out here? I don't know what the fuck we're doing. We're bringing in Wilson, so it must be a reserve squad that we're actually playing here. It is the game before the Champions League game, so that makes sense to me while we're bringing out some of the Kieran, bringing in some Wilson. Wallace is getting a game, McLeod's starting a game, which is always nice. And obviously Izzy and Greg starting up front. Hopefully it kicks on pretty well. So we go into the 20th minute, nothing really happening here, nothing too exciting against Inverness. It's a very, very tough place to go, to be honest with you. It's a hard place to get 3 points, but Ryan Fraser with his first goal, I believe, in the Rangers colours in the SPFL. Joey Garner does come on for Will Grigg. See if we can kick on. Matty Crooks gets subbed off against us, or no, he gets subbed on for us. But hopefully we can keep a clean sheet. Ryan Gould's in there. We do actually, they do score in the 87th minute, but right, fucking Wee McLeod does actually equalise. Give us the lead, sorry, in the 87th minute, which is always tidy. So that was quite lucky. I was happy with that one. So again, we're still doing the training in the background, but I'm not really throwing you all the clips in because some people hated that sort of aspect of the squad. I liked it, so I might bring them back. Who knows? Maybe fire in the comments if you guys want to see that. So again, we're putting our first 11 into the squad now. We've rested them. We're looking here, who are we putting on, and we're going to keep that. The rest of the front forward sort of tidy. We're just going to clean up the defence to bring on the main sort of attribute, the main players. We've got 2 77s on the wings, which is always nice. And we're looking at here, we've got look at our profits and everything we've been making. We're looking here with the winning thing, we've won 3 seasons or some shit like that. Doesn't really matter. We're kind of nailing everything. Look at the profits we've made. We've made 43 million profit, which is absolutely incredible because we're just not spending money apart from this season. Right, here we go. Manchester City, lads. What an absolute game this was. Battle of Britain. Obviously, Celtic drew 3-3 with them recently in real life. Can we do the same? On Legendary, rainy weather. I hope so. This is obviously going to be the hardest game that we've played so far. The reigning BPL champions. Look at Gadunia. You've even got little speckles of his grey hair, really, and you can't give the fucking any of the Rangers players like a game face, or any other player really, apart from Rossar because he played for Liverpool. But look at that, isn't that just lovely presentation? Like, I always shit on them, like FIFA a lot because there's the scripting and all this bollocks, but it's tremendous presentation. Look at fucking, looks like my pal Dean Jack. Look at Dean Jack just there. Dean Jack, this is for you, buddy. Don't think you're watching my videos. Right, here we go. 0-0. 14th minute. This is a tough game, lad. I'm not going to lie. On Legendary, I couldn't fucking touch Sterling. You can see he's just too quick. Plays a nice little ball out there. Into Gadungan. Gadongan! That's how I like to say his name. He's just embarrassing, man. Look at this. Look, this is just embarrassing, lads. They're absolutely embarrassing us. They're all over us. We can't get anything going offensively. You'll see that. And they're just fucking destroying us. Look at this. It's just they're even trying overhead kicks to us. We're kicking the ball at them. We just need to camp. Look at our possession of 37% of the ball. We're just getting nothing in the ball at all. So we need to take advantage of our chances. We're trying to just keep a little bit of the ball. Into Fraser. Fraser keeps a nice little ball there into Lewis McLeod. McLeod into Fraser once again. Let's see what we could do here. We actually play this out to Barry Mackay. Barry Mackay, the first time ball in, and Waghorn misses it. That's a big chance. Again, we're just getting fucking mauled here. So we're actually going to sub off Waghorn and bring on Izzy. He's not 100% fit, but we're going to try and play him just to see if he can give us anything, because Waghorn didn't miss that chance. He just fucking flailed at the ball, which is very disappointing. We go later on in the game as well, and still nothing too fancy, so we're going to try and bring on Ryan Jack to try and keep the scoreline down. Unfortunately for us though, in the 62nd minute, they do some nice little one-touch pass. You can see how am I meant to stop that? That's just like one touch, and then they just hit a banger like that. That's what's happening against Legendary, lads, when you're playing against really, really good teams. This is a tough thing, but I like it because it's realistic. We're not going ahead and winning every game. But that is an absolute fucking banger from Manchester City. They give them the 1-0 sort of lead. And we're trying to look at this. They're just all over us just now. We're pushing everyone forward to try and get an equaliser. Again, Fods is there to make a very good save around the 70th minute. I believe that's how the game actually ends. It does finish there with a 1-0 loss against them. You see we had no shots on target. Very, very disappointing result there, lads. Make sure to be reacting to that. He's upset. Just to let you know as well, we're currently... Milan... Wait, who's in our group again? I'll show you all the group and stuff like that next time, but I believe we're actually last. I've got the submission group for Scotland to sort of fix, so we're going to be calling up some of the players. I'm going to put this in times 2 because it doesn't really matter too much, because we're kind of keeping mainly the same squad. We're going to bring in Ryan Fraser though and all that good stuff, who's now sort of able to play. We're going to bring some of the other players you did want to play, so we're going to make sure we find, and I'm going to end the video just now. If you did enjoy this video, I know it's a bit of a downer to end with a loss, but we also got a draw. We've played sort of good, some of good football, so you make sure to be firing all your comments in. Couple of comments, react to each and every result. Make sure to be smashing that like button, subscribe it, and be an awesome legend. I'll be CJ Novo 92. Thank you for watching, and bye bye.